Hey, what's up, guys? Eli Fishman from TalkingBall.net and YouTube, Eli Fishman Sports. Back with another interview today. I'm joined by a pitcher for the Minnesota Twins, Trevor May. Trevor, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for coming on today. Parts of 4 seasons with the Phillies. They drafted you, they developed you. What do they mean to you?
You special place in your heart for the team that drafted you and gave you a chance to play professionally. So, I spent a lot of time over there. There's a bunch of coaches here in Lehigh that were my coaches at some point too. So, it's a big part of who I am today, and I'm always grateful for that.
Traded to the Twins in 2012 for Ben Revere. Can you talk to me about that trade? What were you thinking? What was your reaction? And looking back on it, what do you think of that trade?
It was weird being traded, especially when you've only been with one team and you're young. But I had a little bit of a down year in 2012, and I was traded in the offseason between 12 and 13. So I kind of knew something might happen. A lot of my teammates have been traded over the years. I was in the kind of the spree with the Phillies from 09 to 13, where they traded a lot of guys and got a lot of big league arms and such. So it was bittersweet. It's nice to know that another team wants you. I came over with Vance Worley, and right now I'm the only guy in that trade that's still with the team he's traded to. So what do I think of it? I try not to think about what I think of it. So, but I feel like I'm working out.
On August 9th, 2014, you made that MLB debut. What was that feeling, running out there on the mound for the first time in the major?
It's surreal. It's something you've been working for your whole life, so it's kind of hard to take it all in, and I was as nervous as can be and couldn't really feel my body at all, so it didn't go the best, but I would never trade that experience for anything.
Can you talk about that MLB atmosphere? It's everybody's dream to step out there on that field in front of all those fans. Can you just talk to me about that feeling, out there on the mound?
Yeah, it's crazy. There's lots of fans, but the minor leagues kind of gets you prepared for it. The pitching in front of people thing kind of wears off, and you get comfortable really quickly up there. It just becomes another game. But there's nothing like being in the major leagues. They take care of you like no other up there, and anything you ever need, you have an opportunity to get done. So it's definitely still the goal to be there and stay there, and it's unlike anything I've ever experienced before.
As you said, the goal is to get back up to the MLB. What is one thing that you think you can do to get back up there as soon as possible?
Yeah, I just got to get consistent again. I had Tommy John surgery last spring training while I was on the big league team, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's just with massive surgery and recovering from that, there's a certain level of, once you're activated, getting back into that sharpness that you were, and it takes a little bit of time. So currently I'm there, but unfortunately, especially in the past week or two, I felt more normal than I have in about 15 months, and I've seen velocity numbers start to kick up where they were, and sharpness of pitches starting to come back a little bit, and it's just starting to locate pitches and trusting the stuff a little bit more with what I got, and it's pretty much short order from there.
What are some short and long-term goals of yours? Maybe for the season, maybe for your career, maybe even for this next month.
Short term, we'll talk next month. It's just taking the ball every time they need me to take it. That's a big thing. Being healthy. I haven't been able to say that I am healthy much lately. So staying healthy and making sure that I'm available. And then after that, it's throwing intentful, purposeful pitches every single time I throw a ball. And I'm a reliever, so it's 1 or 2 innings every time. Short bursts of energy, and the more you do that, the more you focus on executing pitches, the more the results come along with it. They might not immediately come in any big way, but over a long period of time, those things shake out. And when you do that, I've shown that I can pitch at the big league level. I was there for a very long time, and so it's just getting back to what I could do then, and continuing to improve. That's really what I want to do. And long term, baseball is a game where you set long term goals. You set how many years you want to play, this, that, and the other. But now I'm a guy who's dealt with an injury or two here lately, and I know that it could end at any day. And those thoughts have already crossed my mind. So it's going to be taking it one day at a time till the day I can't play anymore.
What is the biggest lesson that professional baseball has taught you so far?
Just that life's a grind. It's probably the most clear, situation. Playing games every single day, having to do the same thing over and over and over again to eventually move yourself up to something better. That's just kind of how life works. So it's a good life lesson, and I've applied that idea to everything I've done to this point. So anytime I start something, I try to have patience with it and know that achieving any real results just takes consistency and the grind. It's helped me. It's given me a little bit of perspective that a lot of people don't have. They want things to happen really fast, and they want success just to fall in their lap, and that's just not how it works. And that's the exact opposite of how it works in baseball.
All right, thank you so much for joining me today.